What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for not posting in like a week. I got kind of tied up at work and had finals last week. But I'm here now. We're going to be going over some bounty hunter teams with Beskar Mando. We're going to be going up against some Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan teams. So hope you guys enjoy. But we're going to be using Django lead just to get that speed advantage over the Darth Revan teams. And the whole point with this team is to abuse Beskar Mando's unique. So his unique, he gets a bonus turn every time a scoundrel drops below 75% health. And then his Baby Yoda move, where he gets to do the damage immunity, equalize the health, and the turn meter removal. The cooldown gets reset every time the unique triggers. And then he gets a stack of Whistling Birds. So we'll be building stacks throughout the battle. But the whole point of this is when Death Mark gets triggered, kind of like it just did right now, we get to put damage immunity on Jango Fett. So that's pretty cool, because then he gets to sponge up all this damage, and you know, the Darth Revan team's kind of wasting their attacks. And the AI is forced to go after Death Mark, because Death Mark acts as a taunt. So, and we're building our whistling, like I said, we're building our Whistling Bird stacks every time this unique gets triggered, which is pretty cool. So I think a lot of people are kind of under the impression that they have to use Whistling Birds right away. I don't agree, not with bounty hunters at least. When you do discipline setup, you don't want to do it early, because what's going to happen is his unique's going to trigger, and then you're going to use Whistling Birds with, like, you know, 5-6 stacks. And you have to remember, every time you use Whistling Birds, you lose a stack per enemy. So if we're at 5 stacks right now and we used it, we'd only be doing damage twice to our target. So we're just purely taking advantage of the damage immunity and death mark combo, like right here. That's I love that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, you kind of have to play him a little differently. And the way I mod him is you mod him for speed, or you can do an offense build. You can have mod him really slow, like in the next clip. You're going to want a super slow Mando, and it's actually really cool why. But yeah, no, if you'd like to run a more traditional scoundrel team, I'll put a link in the description for Clash DOH's channel. He's got a lot of great scoundrel content, a lot of really cool stuff, and really cool interactions with Beskar Mando. But with bounty hunters, I think we're just going to use them as kind of like a pseudo tank. So, and in my opinion, I think it's better to use Whistling Birds later on in the battle, because you have less enemies, so you don't have to worry about trying to kill everybody. Because I think a lot of people are trying to get that max 20 stacks and kill the whole team. I don't agree. I think honestly, you get like I said, we just had 8 stacks with everyone killed Malik. So let me pause it right here. This is pretty cool. And I wish I used Grief instead of Boss, because it would have made this team way cooler. But this is a hard counter to Jedi Knight Revan. And let me show you guys why. I have my Beskar Mando modded for speed. I wish I didn't, but I'm gonna make another clip when I find another Jedi Knight Revan team in my arena to show you why. So the AI is always gonna target Beskar Mando because he's weaker than Boss. Okay, but if Grief was here instead of Boss would be stealth, and the AI would go there no matter what. So here's the cool thing: his unique is triggering off of himself. Okay, so he dropped below 75% health. He gets a bonus turn. He does have undispellable buff immunity, but his damage immunity that he puts out cannot be prevented. So check this out. He's gonna put it on himself and Boss, and look at this. The whole team is stealthed. So they're essentially going to either hit Boss, who's super tanky, or go after this this marked character with damage immunity. So it's just like, this team is dead already. I mean, look at this. This is just great. And Mark lasts for 2 turns. Okay, so he does take that bonus turn, and then the damage immunity lasts for 1 turn. But if you run him really slow, you can really stall out this Jedi Knight Revan team. And if you want to be super mean too, like if you want to be really, really mean, you can either replace regular Mando or Boba Fett with Dengar. And the cool thing is Dengar will stay stealth, and while Dengar is stealth, Grandmaster Yoda will not be able to gain stealth, because for those of you that aren't familiar, Dengar has this mechanic where while he's stealth, opponents cannot gain stealth. So that just makes the team all the easier to kill, because Grandmaster Yoda is just exposed the entire time. So, and then the damage immunity falls off, and we'll switch back to Bosk for the target for the taunt. So you do have that little, like, you know, switch back and forth if you want to. But I do think if you run Grief, I think it's a little bit better. And if you run Beskar Mando slow, you'll be able to really extend that damage immunity and marked combo. So this is a really cool interaction, I think. I've always used Aura Sing with like a 4-man squad before. I've done like Aura Sing, you know, 4 stealth bounty hunters with like Wampa, with Nest. Now I think this is the newest version of that team, where, you know, unless that team has a massive dispel or something like that to get rid of all the stealth, they're kind of screwed, because they either have to go after Bosk or Mando, while the rest of the team is, you know, you got 2 characters that ignore taunt, and then Aura Sing does massive damage. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, how you guys are going to use your Beskar Mando, or if there's any bounty hunter ideas or teams you want to see me use. I will be doing more testing footage, and I'm going to try to see if we can use his lead as well. But I think for the most part, I think it's easier just to use him as a 5th bounty hunter. So, but yeah, and if you guys haven't joined yet, the link to the bounty hunter Discord is going to be in the description. I highly recommend you guys join. The Discord is really friendly. There's a lot of great bounty hunter theory crafting people in there, and overall it's just a great server. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.